thoughts are electric and feelings are magnetic. That's the electromagnetic magnet. That's why when someone walks in the room, you feel something. You're either pulled toward the person or you feel like there's something pushing you from, right? Okay, so this is where my friends are like, Kath, you're a major manifester. And I accept that compliment. I think that's true. I think I got this at about 20 years old. I kind of got it. I dropped into getting that the feeling is the magnet, the thought is the electricity. And so this work we just did is really important because starting by rolling out that welcome mat and looking at what's there, really important. Consider it. Consider wanting to manifest a higher vibrational match in terms of a career or in terms of a soulmate, but the feeling has a heavier vibration, right? That's not going to add up, right? If that's the magnet. So we need to acknowledge and to heal and to free up space by being witness for what is, okay? And then what happens, just like when the little child feels acknowledged, she might start to regulate a little bit because somebody witnessed her pain. Okay, so that process takes courage, and then it allows us to actually be intentional and to then feel what's beyond some of those heavier feelings. And so this is essential because when you start to feel into the vision of something, it's the feeling of the vision that you start, like sonar, like the whales sending out their signal. You start sending out that signal of that feeling, the sponsored feeling of whatever it is that you are wanting to create. In this moment, all potentials exist already now. In this moment, every potential in the quantum, it is. So we select that by having an elevated thought and a feeling that goes with it. And you can feel when that is embodied for somebody. When someone is resisting showing up for themselves, as much as they might tell you in words what they want, they might not have actually shown up for themselves or come to do some healing work and really come into their body. What I also want to say about the feelings, because they can feel really scary. It's not the feeling, I'm going to say this again, it's not the feeling that will take you out. It's the thoughts around the feeling. So to keep this really moving through, I try to go back to the feeling every time. So if we're doing that little work before with Heidi and some feeling comes up and it's big, instead of going into the story and the narrative that starts being spun from it, I would go back to the body. Where is it? Do I feel it in my stomach, in my shoulder? What color is it? And what would I use descriptive words? Is it feel like sandpaper? Does it feel like glue? Is it sticky? Because I'm telling you, the feeling itself has a whisper. It has something to tell you. So then you get the juice, you get the lesson, you get this beautiful strength and love and insight from the feeling itself, not the story. That will take you back into the spinning. But I love this exercise because it's the writing down of the feelings and that intentional. And the reason I'm going back to that other piece is because why they go together is because the number one reason why manifesting will not work is because of the second part of what happens when you ask for something or you pray for something. You have to be willing to receive that which you asked for or that which you prayed for. If we are still protecting ourselves from joy, protecting ourselves, we might not feel worthy of receiving. We might not actually feel that it's possible to receive this. We might actually be scared to receive, which means then we have this idea, but we're still checking on it going, I don't know, I'm on all the dating apps. It's not happening. I mean, I look around. It's not, it's like, that's just us basically saying out loud, I I don't feel worthy of this coming into my life. Well, the more you stop abandoning yourself and you show up for whatever the feelings are and you let them be there and you let them be lovely, you won't feel unworthy of any miracle coming into your life. You will be there to hold yourself in full splendor and you'll be like, let's do this. So they go together. So I think that this is just such an important exercise every day to be like in the field of the quantum where everything is already done in all the possibilities. What do I want to select? What feels so good? And what would it feel like? Our greatest tool is that imagination. So it's imagination, then the emotion. And then what happens is we take action because we get pulled into the inspired action. And the more that we love ourselves, all parts, the more we then will be able to receive.